Hey there everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Cindy Daychuck with Queen Bee Creations, and we are going to do a quick little craft where I'm going to show you a couple of different ways that you can wrap your gift cards. Now obviously you could take a gift card and attach it to something. So meaning maybe you are giving them movie tickets, right? Or a gift card to the movie theater. So you could go to, one of your local stores or the specialty popcorn places, get a bag of popcorn and attach your gift card to the bag of popcorn. So, themed gifts that way that just kind of personalize the gift card a little bit more. But let's face it, many times we just have gift cards. And rather than just popping them inside a Christmas card, we just want to be able to wrap these. And they're a good on-the-go gift, meaning maybe you've got a lot of different people in your life that maybe you've got somebody that helps you mow your grass, or you've got neighbors that you want to give a little something to, or you've got teachers, you've got whatever. And you just like to have things on hand because maybe somebody unexpectedly drops by and you want to just be able to grab something to say, oh, hang on, I've got a little something for you too. And you can grab one of the wrapped gift cards already. So they're kind of nice little emergency, gee, I didn't even think of you and I don't like to be unprepared kind of gifts. So I'm going to bring you in overhead just so you can see some of the folding. And none of this is rocket science, guys, but it gives some slightly different looks to these. And what I don't like to do is to buy a little cardboard card to slip these things into, because I have paper. So I just like to do it myself. And if you're like me, then here's a couple of different folding techniques that you could follow. This first one is pretty darn easy. We're just taking a 7.5 by 7.5 inch paper, and we are just going to turn it so that the points are up, folding it into a triangle. We're then going to take that left-handed point and we are going to fold it in, and the right-handed point folding in. So you can see how they just kind of meet up. This is almost like a little envelope itself. You could just glue these down and then this becomes your envelope. Or you can instead just tuck them in to each other and then insert your gift card into that little tucked fold. And these cards fit into the 7.5 by 7.5 just perfectly. And then you could take like a little hole, I have a little tree hole punch, or you could take just a little gold sticky medallion or something, and we could just glue that closed. So nice and quick. You can write their name across the front, put a little sticker with their name, whatever works. But then you've got a little gift card all wrapped up. If you're keeping these, here's my little tip. If you are wrapping up a bunch of these gift cards and you have some maybe to the LCBO, you have some maybe to the local coffee shop, whether it's Starbucks or Timmy's or whatever, or maybe you have certain restaurant gift cards or whatever, just wrap them in similar colors maybe. So then you know when you're grabbing one for somebody that this is a coffee one, this is a booze one, and you always are able to tell because of the way that you wrapped them. That's my one little tip. But that's a cute little way of being able to do this. And you don't need glue. If you've got a little Christmas sticker, just stick that on. It's glued in place, all ready for you. You're done. Now, you'll notice for most of my card wrapping ideas, I'm not using gift wrap. I like something a little bit more substantial. So for this one, I am just using this sheet of scrapbooking pad, comes 4.5 by 6.5, and it has some cardstock pages in there. And so I've just taken this and folded it in half. What I do have, is just just a long piece of scrapbooking paper, that normal, what size are those? That are just, I don't know what size they are, 12 by 12, I think, probably. And I just want 3 long strips of this. So I'm going to kind of try cutting it sort of down the middle of that cream line so that they're sort of uniform. And I love these little cutters. They just make life so much easier. Okay, I can live with that. All right, so I've got my 3 little strips. And what I want to do is I just want to take these 2 and right on the outside, glue them going up. Now, you can use a glue stick, you can use this kind of glue. I just don't have time to wait for them to dry as I'm talking to you, so I'm just going to use a little bit of hot glue here just so that things are sticking quickly. But no, I would probably not use the hot glue for these. I would use the regular glue if I was doing it just kind of regularly. All right, and I want to do one on the other side as well. So we're just going to, this is probably okay with my glue stick, but now I'm going to get glue everywhere. But just lay this down in there. Okay. So with this one, we can just glue down those insides if we want to, so that they're firm, because we don't want our card to slip out the ends. But we could also just take our paper, glue it in place just on this one little end, and then wrap it around. You just want to make sure that it's high enough that that card can't go falling out. And then we'll glue that in place. Scissors. So quick little dab. We can insert our card. We can insert our card from the top. And then we have a couple of choices. We can simply glue these together, cut them off. You could fold them down, or you could snip them off a little shorter and hole punch them. Terrible hole punch. And then tie a little bit of ribbon through. For this next one, this is really with the idea, we're going to take a full piece of that scrapbooking paper, so 12 by 12, and we're just going to fold that in half. And the idea with this one, because it's a pretty big piece of paper, but the idea is that sometimes you may want to be gifting 2 cards. Maybe you're gifting a dinner card and a movie card so that they have dinner out. So we've got that fold line, and we're just taking our 2 edges and we're folding them in. Okay, so we folded folded the bottom part up, the top part down, and now we turn it and we fold that bottom section up, just so that it's meeting. You just kind of score along the bottom. Then we take that left-hand corner and we take it into the middle, score again, and that bottom right-hand corner, take it up to the middle, and score again. And then we're going to allow this to fold up like this, okay? And I generally open this up and tack down that little piece a bit, just it makes life a little easier. So we're going to tack that down, and we're going to put glue around that mid line. Okay, so we're going to put in my case, the hot glue, just because I'm lazy. And I'm trying to do this quick. And we're going to fold that up to the middle. So all of our glue is right along this line. Let's just score this out a little better now. And then we're able now to take this down. And again, I like to fold this tip down so that I can fold it right down. And I would seal this. But what I've created here are two different little pockets. So I can put my movie passes here. I can put my little dinner card here. And then this is able to just slip in there. Just take a little sticker, stick that on, and then you've got a nice big just envelope looking that's got both passes sitting right in there. For this next one, we're taking a 4-inch square, and I'm using a piece of cardstock for this. And we've got 4 pieces of, go in the opposite direction. Okay, well, that'll happen. So we just need 4 pieces of 2-inch by 4-inch. And we're gonna start off by just gluing one end. And again, you don't have to use hot glue for this. You could just use regular glue and just wait for it to dry. All right. And we're going to then take this piece and glue it over top of the red. And we are just going to alternate this. That hot glue glues quickly. So because our red is under on this side, it's going to go over on this. So we're going to be able to glue this one down with something less than that amount of glue, because that was a honkin' amount. It looks like my card was a little bit bigger than that. This one is going to go under and over. So we're going to tuck it in under there and over top. We can square this off after. And I'm just going to get these glued down, but I'm leaving this end open. So I'm gluing the edges of both of these edges down. And then I am leaving, well, let me glue this whole edge. I'll leave the top open. So this is all going to get glued down, and same for the red. Let's get that one glued. Awesome. So my top edge is completely open. All the rest of the sides are glued down. I'm able to slide my card in there, And I can either just tap a little bit of glue to glue it in place. I could just do a little bit of sellotape if I wanted, and I could do a little decal here. I could put without my glue strings all over. I could do a little name label on the back, but just a little cute alternating way of doing the card. For this next one, I have a piece of paper. It's roughly 7.5 by 5.25 inches. And I have marked off fold lines here of just 3/4 of an inch. You could mark them off whatever. You just want them to be even. So I'm taking up my bottom piece up to that fold line, and then I'm turning around and I'm taking what's now my bottom piece up to the fold line. You don't have to turn it around. It's just easier for me. And then I'm rotating it again, and I'm taking, I'm just taking this side and I'm folding it at that line. And this side at that fold line. And I'm just trying to line up my fold lines in the middle to try and keep somewhat square here. All right, what I want to do is just at these fold lines until I meet that tall fold line, I'm just going to snip it. And I'm going to do it on the other side. Okay, and then coming down at the top, well, we could do that fold line, which I forgot, folding all ends. There we go. And I'm going to cut down on the fold line lengthwise. Yes. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck those little middle pieces in, and I am going to take, and you could use your glue stick for this if you want. I'm going to glue all the way up one side, and I'm going to attach those together. And then I'm going to do the same on the other. Glue all the way up one side, and fold them in and attach them together. My glue stick doesn't stick as fast as my hot glue does. All right, and then I can drop my card in, fold over the top, and okay, I'm just gonna take my hot glue because it's gonna stick faster here. And fold that up. So we've now created a quick little box that our card is in. I'm just going to hole punch. Now you could fold these in so you just have a sealed box, but I'm going to hole punch these. And I'm just going to take, let's take the red, it's thicker. I'm just going to take a piece of my cording. I'm going to tie it up through either end. Okay, I like to trim the excess off. And then we have almost like a little purse. And you can take just a little spare piece of white paper and you could leave it like that. I'm going to put it into a corner punch. This is, whoops, done wrong. There we go. This is a fancy corner punch. You can see. And this will become my label. So whether I want to put the person's name on or I just want to put, you know, like a holiday sentiment, if I want to put Merry Christmas on there, These are just little scrap pieces of paper that I had from some of the earlier packaging that we did. I keep bumping my head against you guys, sorry. There we go. Now you could add any other embellishments that you want. You could add, you know, like cute buttons and glue them on, little greenery pieces, berries, whatever. But it's a nice little enclosed handmade box for your card. So today's video was all about just giving you a different way of being able to wrap some gift cards. And note that I'm saying wrap, not package. I mean, you could slip a gift card into a box of anything, right? So if you are gifting somebody, I don't know, a card for out to dinner, maybe you're tucking it into a pair of mitts for them. So that kind of thing, that packaging is when you are adding a gift card to an existing gift, or you're extending the gift card to include a gift, right? So coffee shop, but you're giving them 2 mugs. What I wanted to show you is just some different ways of wrapping a card when the card is the gift. You're not looking at expensing more money. If you were tucking it into just a gift card, you know, they can run a lot of money. So I wanted to give you some ideas of things that you can do. So, you know, one of them that we did was this little woven card. I just stuck a little gold star from the dollar store on it. The other side, we just put little stamps that I had on hand, and then little leftover papers that we just embellished a little bit with a little bit of glitter. So we've got cute little gift cards that we can hand out to, you know, whomever in our life. If you've got somebody that shovels your snow or mows your lawn, or you've got somebody that walks your dog, a gift card is the gift, and it can be as simple as these, and super cute little way of doing it. We packaged it up with a little envelope. I just put a little angel on the front and add a little gold glitter, and because I didn't have a sticker, I just made a little sticky dot with glitter. We did kind of a little faux purse here, and again, I just added a little label onto it. We did the box. So again, we could add that in a little note, multiple cards if we're gifting multiple cards. Again, a label, and just embellished it with a little greenery. And then we had the double card. So holds 2 different gift cards. It has a little pocket for each. So, you know, if we're doing dinner and a movie, that kind of thing. And we just added some greenery and some bells, a little Merry Christmas, and we're good to go. It doesn't always have to be super complicated, but I like the idea of not buying one of those little gift card pouches or holders. You know, unless you've got tons of extra money at Christmas time, they can run like another $4, $5, $8, $10 sometimes that you're adding onto the gift. I would rather gift them the extra $10. Plus, I think that this personalizes something that is fairly impersonal, right? A gift card is not, gee, I shopped for hours looking for a gift for you. So wrapping it up in just a unique way that is just a gift from you is kind of a fun, cute way to go. Let me know what you think of this one, guys. Love to hear from you as always. Are you a gift card gifter? Or are you just a gift person, a present person, as opposed to gift cards? Some people like them, some people don't. My grandkids just want gift cards. They just want money that they amass together to buy one big gift, which is not a bad way to go when they just want a really big gift. And you're not buying the whole gift on your own. Looking forward to seeing you on the next one. Until then, take care.